I see a lot of people disagreeing with me here on Kron Gracie versus Cub Swanson, which is the co-main event of UFC Fight Night 161 Tampa this weekend. A lot of people going with Kron Gracie. I understand. I like Cub Swanson as an underdog. I really do. I think it's a great fight for him. Because I watched Kron Gracie versus Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres, and I saw a timid guy on the feet. You can't be that. And if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that Cub Swanson's ground game is twice as good as Alex Caceres'. And Cub Swanson's not going to be throwing head kicks against a guy who wants to take him down like Alex Caceres was doing. I feel like Swanson's got this one. I feel like if he can keep it in the centre of the octagon, he can use his striking prowess, where he's going to have an advantage here, to maybe catch Kron Gracie on the chip. And I think he's going to get it done. I think it's going to be a brutal first round KO. I think Cub Swanson at this point is fighting for his career. That's a big spot for a guy to be in. So is Kron Gracie. He's fighting for his future. I like that. But for a guy to be fighting for their career, you know he's putting everything into this one. Because if he loses, this is Bellator or retire. If he doesn't have it here, it's Bellator or retire. But if he wins, now we're talking who's he going to face that's up above him. And now he can start maybe working back. And I'm sure that's where his mindset is. I feel like he's going to be able to beat Kron Gracie. A lot of people are saying Kron's going to win. I don't rate a win over Alex Caceres. Half the people Alex Caceres have fought has beaten him. You can add Kron Gracie to a list of names that have also beaten Alex Caceres. He's 1-1, 1-1, win-loss, win-loss, win-loss his entire career. I don't think that Kron Gracie is going to be able to beat Cub Swanson. I feel like Swanson's going to tag him because Swanson hits fucking hard. The power is the last thing to go. One thing I do worry about though. Swanson's not the biggest featherweight. He's actually quite small for the weight class. I feel like if Kron Gracie does get a hold of him, he may be able to bully him a little bit, but Cub Swanson's a black belt. I know I take the piss out of him quite a bit because he got mounted and guillotined by Holloway. He got destroyed by Brian Ortega. At the time, those losses looked bad on Cub Swanson. You're losing to Max Holloway, this guy ranked below you. You're supposed to be taking on title fights. You're losing to Brian Ortega, this guy's ranked number 10. You're in the top 5. Why are you losing to this guy? Now, Brian Ortega and Max Holloway are top 3 and the champion. So I feel like those losses look a little bit better. Renato Moicano, he just got kind of dropped. Stunned with a jab, dropped. I don't see it as him getting out jiu-jitsu'd per se. I see him as him being rocked on the floor and someone jumping on his back. Pretty hard to gain composure. I feel like when I watched Kron Gracie fight Alex Caceres, there's a way I want to see you react to shots. There's a bob and weave. There's a parry that I want to see. I don't want to see what Kron Gracie was doing, which was this. Kind of looks like pathetic. I respect Kron Gracie. I know he's a beast. Trains with the Diaz brothers, I'm sure. But I watched the Alex Caceres fight, and I just watched it before making this video again, just to make sure I was right. The way he reacts to shots is not correct. I feel like he's going to get KO'd stiff. I'm praying I'm wrong, because we could do with some new blood in featherweight, and if Kron Gracie wins this, I for sure want to see Kron Gracie versus Ryan Hall at featherweight. That's the fight to make. So I want Kron Gracie to win. I pray to the Gracie gods, allow your brethren, allow your bloodline to win this one. But the way he reacts to shots, man. The way he reacts to shots. Swanson's going to be tuning him up, I feel. Against Burgos, Swanson looked pretty good. And that was his last fight. Lost a split decision. I thought Burgos won quite clearly, 2-1, but they gave it a split decision, lost to Swanson. I feel like he can come back from that. And I think he's going to land on Kron Gracie's chin in the first round. Kron Gracie, stand up, guys. Go watch the fight, please. I beg of you, before you comment down below saying, Kron's, you don't understand, Kron's a beast, he's going to destroy him. Go watch some stand up, because I guarantee you there's going to be about 2 minutes of it before anyone gets a takedown. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Click that button there as well. Yeah. A lot of people are disagreeing with me here. And rightfully so, because, I mean, my last predictions have been fucking terrible. So, put your money on Kron Gracie, I guess. But I'm going with Cub. Let's go. Killer Cub Swanson. See you later.